It's your boy H2O.
That's Smush Parker here.
And you are watching ThisIs50.com.
This is 50.com. The Heineken is here, sitting towards my left. We got, basketball gods out here, hoop legends, Smush Parker, NBA vet. My man H2O, played a lot of leagues, Heard you were supposed to make the NBA too, my nigga.
Yeah, almost.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are working together on a charity for New York City, man. Talk about that.
We in year 5 now. Ballin' for Peace. This is the 5th annual Ballin' for Peace celebrity charity event that I had started up 5 years ago now. The first event was out Baruch College. Baruch College. Yeah.
That's an expensive gym.
It is. It's very expensive, as you know. And they did not give me any discounts.
I'm aware.
Yeah. York College was year 2. The last 2 years I brought it over to Elmcore. I brought it back to Queens, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to try to rejuvenate that, and now I'm bringing it to Brooklyn, you know what I mean?
As it should be in Brooklyn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Smush, what's your involvement in this, man?
Well, me and H2O go back a long time, growing up in New York City, New York City hoops. And, of course, our paths are in separate ways, but when good people, are doing positive things in the community, you always find your way back to each other. And he got this charity game, Ballin' for Peace. I got my, nonprofit, Smush Inspires, who, my motto is I aspire to inspire.
Oh,
and I'm just, it's for the youth.
Because you guys came up in a time where it was all about Slam magazine, being in the newspaper, whether you went to Catholic school or public school. Yeah. There was no internet, there was nothing. You know what I'm saying? So what was it like for you guys coming up playing basketball? Because you guys have played against some elite competition before y'all got to your final destinations.
I think it's I think ball was actually life for us growing up.
Yeah.
It's different now. They say ball is life. They just say it as a slogan. Ball back in the day for us was life. We didn't have the video games or the cable or the internet or social media. Basketball was actually what kept us busy, what kept us off the street.
We come from that era, because we're all around the same age where you didn't need a jump shot. You was considered a fuck boy if you could shoot. You had to be able to dribble. Shooters ain't getting no bitches. Let's keep it real. Am I lying? If you had to be able to dribble. So what put you on the scene to where people like, yo, because you came through Fordham, like the fucking school in the Bronx. They don't produce no NBA niggas. Let's just keep it real.
No, that's real.
How did you get yourself put on the scene?
Well, I got myself put on the scene because I could jump a little bit. Yeah. I was super athletic. I had a jump shots, but I wasn't considered a fuck boy. But I could do it.
But you know what we're talking about from that era.
No, but just growing up in New York City,
you had to be able to dribble.
We played 21. We played, Utah. So it was always 1 against.
A man 50. Said Utah.
Yeah. I brought it back. We had to play 1 against 25, so we always had to be able to create. So for me, growing up, I was able to create, get to the basket, just, elevate over everybody. That's what put me on the map.
H2O, you in the streets, heavy cooking,
playing
against legends.
Yeah.
I heard you and Bibby used to go at it, B.
Oh, how you know about that?
This is what I do, man.
Yeah.
Y'all want to get buckets and then also chasing bitches. B. Come on, man.
Yo, shout out to Mike Bibby.
This is pre-recorded.
Shout out to Mike Bibby. You know what I mean? We was running the Sacramento streets and everything like that. When he came here to New York, that you know what I'm saying? I remember Team Dom and everything. He had a whole crew of dudes, bro. Like dudes, like you run, like we'll play open gym and stuff. He used to come down to Sacramento because they used to play at my open gym at Sacramento State and everything. So they used to come down. I used to go to the Kings gym and everything like that and work out with them. He had a crew of dudes. He had people on his team that are just rebounding him the ball and give it to him like every single time, like every time down. Shout out to Team Dom and all them dudes. But Sacramento was a blessing to go there. You know what I mean? Coming out of New York and playing ball, Division I ball, leading them in scoring. And Sacramento wasn't too many other options out there. You know, it wasn't a baseball team, football team. So
it's basketball in Walmart.
That's a fact. But
you know, when you go to these states, it's Walmart and anything else, and bitches and food.
That's a fact.
Wingstops or whatever.
All that.
Oh, no, not Wingstops. My bad.
Yeah, but it was dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, playing with those dudes. I'm surprised you knew about that though, man.
Oh, I got to pay attention, man. I'm a sniper.
Might be top 5 point guards, hardest guards I had to guard in the league.
Really?
In my era. Might be
well, why was he so tough?
Because he was smart.
Smart dude. He wasn't the fastest, but he
smart. Ran his team, hit the big shots, consistent. Consistency is, key.
Of course.
He's a consistent player. Low on turnovers, high in assists, efficient jump shooter.
Let me ask you this, from that perspective, because you guys, you play against really ill competition. Recently, they've been bashing Westbrook for his style of play because they always seem so erratic, and they feel like if he played kind of like CP3 style, slowed it down, understood possessions. Give a perspective, you playing in the league and.
Well, don't get me wrong, he's a tremendous talent.
Yeah, I think he's top 5 talent all time.
Tremendous talent. I'm not a fan of his style of play. He is an erratic player, not efficient. He's very low IQ when it comes to being able to get the ball into the right hands. But on top of that, he does have a trait similar to like the Mikes and the Kobe's and the AIs and those guys where. He's just. It don't matter who's on my team. Who's on the court. I'm the killer. So there's a confidence and there's a type of genius that goes with those players, and it doesn't work with everybody. Just like I know we're gonna get into it later. Kobe. He had a level of genius in him that it didn't work with everybody, but those guys are great for a reason. But I digress. I'm not a fan of his style of play, and he's not a point guard. He's not a point guard.
I don't think they should put Westbrook as a point guard either. He's a player. He's a basketball player. But he's the only player that I can say who can average a triple-double 3 years in a row, and people still don't, account him for his greatness. Like, I think that, you could dumb things down a little bit and, get people around him who you think he can work with, you know what I mean? But people say the style of his play isn't going to adjust to a championship. I don't know, you know what I mean? The way the league is going now, I don't think any one good player is enough to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I just think the NBA is close to 80 years old. And if you think about it, the only 2 guys we've seen close to that type of style is MJ and Kobe. That's been able to do that and be successful. After that,
that's a fact.
It don't equate the way it needs to. Talk about how hard it is for you to make the NBA, because you've had some story. We need to talk about how you didn't make the league, because you were this close, man.
Yeah.
So what does it take to make the fucking NBA?
The easiest part is to say hard work and dedication.
Now let's talk about it.
That's the easy answer. But
how'd you get the photo? Did somebody give you a bag?
I wish. Listen, I'm not trying to drop any dimes, but there was guys on my team who rode the bench who got bags, and I ain't getting nothing. But I'm not jumping any.
No, you didn't have to say their name.
You play with Bob Hill, right?
Yeah, I play with
Bob Hill, man. Yeah, Spurs.
Bob Hill.
Bob Hill.
When he coached the Spurs.
Yeah.
Before Popovich.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob Hill.
okay.
That's one of the reasons why I went to him, because he was a 15-year
head coach. Yes.
And the NBA.
Coach Dennis Rodman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I was like, who better to get me prepared for the NBA besides an ex-NBA coach?
That's a fact.
That's why I ended up in Florida. But back to your question, what it takes. I mean, it's all about opportunity. Phil Jackson coined this phrase, "Carpe diem," seize in the moment. And when you get that chance of performing and showcasing what you can do, you just gotta kick that that motherfucking door in.
Yeah.
You gotta seize the moment. You gotta take advantage of it. And that was my mindset. If they gonna give me an inch, I'm taking a yard.
That's a fact.
And that was my mindset. And that's from Brooklyn. I don't know about guys from Queens. I don't know about guys from Queens, but guys from Brooklyn's like, yo, I'm here.
Give me that. I want that.
Yes, sir.
And that may be the difference. You know what I'm saying?
No, but because listen, everyone knows you get buckets.
Yeah.
You dropped 50.
Yeah.
And the rule is, if you can drop 50, 60, most likely you're gonna only average about 7 points in the NBA. Because people will look and be like, yo, Smush only put up 6 this year. And I'm like, if you put enough 6, that means he'll give you a cool 50 in the record. Tell them how everyone is nice in the NBA. Like, they don't understand.
There's no bums in the NBA.
I know. Brian Scalabrine will kill you, B.
You know what? I think there are bums in the NBA because I've been there, but I'm just saying, like they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
They can play. There's something that they do that they specialize in. You know, a lot of people don't know that. Guys who go to the NBA, they might not be great all-around players, but they specialize in one thing, and they specialize in it. They master it. Like Dennis Rodman. I mean, he was all right, but he mastered rebounding. Ben Wallace, not a scorer, not an offensive threat, but he mastered the craft of rebounding, and that's what he got paid to do.
Because now today's league, like, you look at a dude like Jokic, who's like, my man shooting threes, dribbling. Like, when you look, like, do you think he would have translated well in your era?
Yeah. I mean, how tall is Jokic?
7.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's 7 foot. 7 footers get that opportunity to showcase.
Averaging like 8 assists, which is ridiculous as a
That's
7.
crazy.
Like, you know, talk about the trials you went through to get to the NBA. Because this is when I always say your circle will fuck you up or get you where you need to go. Come on, baby. They need to hear this.
Okay.
They need to hear this.
Nah, so you know, my story is a whole bunch different. It's a whole lot different. I only played my senior year in high school fully at camp. I went to Campus Magnet High School. It used to be called Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
I didn't go to
They carried a lot of knives in that school.
Yeah, that's a fact. 50 went there. You know what I'm saying?
A semester?
Yeah. Before, you know, a lot of dudes from back in the day went there. First, I was supposed to go to St. John's Prep. The coach, Coach Charles Granby, who was the winningest coach in PSAL history at the time, God rest his soul, he was my coach. Carlo Quinn went to Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, okay.
He went there too, on Campus Magnet as well.
Plays on the Pacers now.
Played with the Pacers, with the Knicks and everything. Before he left, I was the last Division I player to go Division I from that school. So it's harder, especially when you have 1 year in the PSAL. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing there and everything, but I had to go the long route. I went to JUCO, I went to Sullivan Community College 1 year. Then I went to Chafee and Rancho Cucamonga, California. After that, yeah,
Ain't
bro.
that where porno bitches, man?
That's a yeah. But
You went to porno
I went. Yeah, this is. He know a lot too, man. He been talking to some people, man. But
no, I know the area.
Yeah. But
I've been to every hood.
Rancho's a beautiful place, man. It's not like
a lot of white girls.
Yeah, that's a fact too. You know what I mean? Mountains and glory and everything else. But thereafter, I got a scholarship to Sacramento State. That was the only consistent school that I played in 2 years in a row. My first year there, I was a runner-up for Newcomer of the Year. In my senior year, I led my team in scoring, broke three-point records, steals record, all that other good stuff. I was one of 200 people in the NBA D-League draft. I wound up going to play in Romania, other than staying and sticking around for the draft. I didn't get picked up, and my agent situation wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Even though I went there, and then I also have a story where I was supposed to work out with the Bobcats at the time, and somebody
talk about it.
Yeah, one.
Listen, don't do this.
Yeah,
they need to hear this shit.
Yeah.
Because based on your skill set, I can honestly say, and this is no cap, if you do that tryout, you're at least in the NBA for 4 years.
That's a fact. I missed a big tryout with the Charlotte Bobcats.
Tell them why, nigga.
Oh, man.
You gotta tell. But you know why this is important? I've lost out on, and Bettis will tell you this, I've lost out on millions of dollars because somebody did the wrong shit
That's a fact.
in a camp.
So yeah.
So I know what it is.
So the company you keep is huge, man. Like, you know what I mean? I had a dude who was supposed to take me to my tryout, to my, you know what I mean, to my workout with the Bobcats. And I can't remember what happened, but some bullshit happened. And I'm trying to find a ride. I'm already in North Carolina. It's not like Uber back in the day and all that. There's nothing.
No taxi.
So you got to try to take
like
a
a
bus.
2 hour,
And so, and I was in Raleigh, and it was crazy, and I was supposed to get there, and I didn't get to the workout, and the rest is history. Me bouncing around, playing overseas, and doing all this other crazy stuff, to the point where I started balling for peace. But it was, yeah, I missed out on a big opportunity, and you know, I wasn't able to join my guy Smush. You know, it was one opportunity, but it was a real good opportunity that I would have had and it would, like he said, that could have led into me.
The reason why I gotta
getting
say this, because I don't want people to be like, why? Like, you're nice.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
still nice.
Yeah.
Still?
Okay.
You still got it.
Yeah.
You still got it.
You played under Phil Jackson.
Yes, sir.
What was that like? 11-time, well, at the time he was, 9-time champion. What is that, what is the knowledge like?
Legendary. Phil Jackson was the best coach I ever played for. Ever. In
Andrew,
life. I mean, I played for,
Bob Hill.
Larry Brown. I played for Larry
That's
Brown.
a legend.
Detroit. Legend. Pat Riley, crazy ass in Miami.
Oh, we got,
I'm not talking about that though. That's
that's Mafia
You
Riley.
brought up my stuff. You gotta bring up that stuff too,
but
man.
Phil Jackson, real cool dude. Laid back. Not so much X's and O's guy.
Really?
He's a great motivator. Gets guys going. Lets guys, find their game, get comfortable. He makes the environment real comfortable for guys to, just go out there and play basketball. Unlike Larry Brown, I don't know if you know his coaching style. He likes to scream.
Yeah. That's why him and AI would be like, yo, chill, my dude.
Guys out there like. But Phil Jackson, you see him sitting on the sideline in his high chair. He walks slow, he talks slow, he moves
Does he smoke
slow.
weed? He look like he smoke weed. Come on, the whole.
I don't know. I ain't know. He ain't never offered me any weed.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know.
Because another thing too, man, you was in around the same era when Gilbert got caught up with his hammers, and people made a big deal. But that's a big thing in the NBA because you guys are the most visible athletes.
Yeah.
So what is that like? Like, how do you protect yourself? How did you maneuver around?
Listen, I'm from Brooklyn, man. I walk everywhere comfortably, man.
I understand that angle. So I know what
Listen, no.
I know what you mean. I'm from Brooklyn too. I get it.
I never got caught up in that lifestyle. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like I said, basketball was life for me growing up. It kept me out of gangs, kept me out of violence, it kept me out of certain groups of people.
We got passes too, you know what I'm saying? Like the basketball play, you know what I'm saying? Like if you play ball and you got, people who drug dealers at your corners and everything, shout out to the drug dealers in 119 American and stuff like that back then, you know what I mean? But they give you passes because they see you on the, you doing the right thing, you know what I mean? If you even try to get into that lifestyle, they like, get out of here. Like, and that's how it is, you know what I mean? And we spend a lot of time on the playground, doing what we got to do to get our game right. So we had no time to be focused. If you really was about that ball life, you had no time to focus on anything else. I passed up on a lot of joints, you know what I mean, to put in that time for basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
The joints are still around.
And to piggyback off of that, the real dudes, the real gangsters, they see that you're different than everybody else. And they won't allow you to get involved with anything. I had a lot of dudes tell them, listen, we'll take care of that for you. Don't even worry about it.
The reason why, because Telfair just got jammed up with his hammer, and he about to do, I don't know, some 15 years,
That's
some dumb shit.
Crazy, son.
Let's address the elephant in the room, Smush. The KOBE. You got Kobe Dean Bryant. Now, I don't understand why he feels the need to say your name, because you've never really said too much about it. You've addressed it here and there, but
no, a lot of people don't know how it originated, and I take full responsibility on what's taking place, but I didn't expect it to go this far.
Every interview he mentions your name.
I know.
Like, this is insane.
And right now I feel it's out of a respect thing, because he's.
What did you do to Kobe Bryant for him?
Listen,
he was with Alex Rodriguez and mentioned your name.
Fact.
Did you win a championship with Smush Parker? No.
Okay, he and I don't talk, by the way.
I was going to say that answers that question.
That's one of the people that would probably say I was a bad teammate.
Yeah.
Back in 1998, the season after my second year in LA, it was my contract year. I knew I wasn't returning to the Lakers.
You mean 2008?
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah, okay.
What did I say?
98.
98.
I'm about to say.
Damn,
98.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm tripping.
All right, 2008, you're not returning.
I'm a free agent. I'm at West 4th Street actually.
Okay.
And my people came up to me and was like, listen, I'm doing a little podcast, man. Can I interview you real quick? So
right.
we sat in the park, did a real quick interview. He asked me about Kobe Bryant, Phil Jackson, and all that. And I was like, listen, playing with Kobe Bryant is an overrated experience. And he was like, "Oh, what do you mean by that?" And then I just told the truth. That's all I did was tell the truth. I was like, "Listen, the dude never talked to me. How I start with you in the backcourt for 2 seasons, and you ain't never talked to me in practice? My locker is like this, just like we sitting right here. Kobe, Smush, Kobe. 2 seasons.
You're the point guard and he's the shooting guard.
Starting point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers for 2 years.
So how did y'all function as a team then? If the two
Did you not watch that season?
Yes. So all right, today coincidentally is the anniversary of that game winner he hit against Phoenix.
Okay.
So what happened in Game 7?
What happened in Game 7? Did we ever make it to Game 7?
Hold on,
Or
you
was
played
that
2
game?
years with
Yeah.
That was the game they said he didn't shoot in the fourth quarter.
You want me to touch on that?
Yes.
I don't think he didn't shoot. He didn't not shoot in the fourth quarter. He didn't shoot the whole first half. That's what it was. And the reason being because the game before is when he hit the game winner in Game 6.
Okay.
And I guess from the stories I was told to me, and this is me just telling the truth.
Yeah.
Was that in the media they was like how do you feel about you hitting a game winner, but you couldn't have done it without Smush Parker getting that steal or Smush Parker hitting a 3 to put it into tying. Because I hit the 3-pointer to put us in that situation for him to tie the game at the end of the game. No one never talks about that. I hit the 3. Phoenix called timeout, and right after the timeout, I got the steal. No one ever points that out. No one ever talks about that.
Okay.
But the media was like, they was bigging him up, but of course, he doesn't like to share the light. That's what, and they was like, listen, you couldn't have done it without Smush Parker, your teammates X, Y, and Z. So he was like, all right, if they think that I need help, I'm gonna just let them, the Lakers, do without him in the first half, and we lost that game based off. Ego thing, and I know I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this on camera right now. You're gonna get me in trouble.
No. Hold on.
Yo,
Hold on.
Stay quiet.
Listen, we from Brooklyn. We from Brooklyn.
In the same interview I did in 2008 was what got me to this situation.
But listen,
in trouble.
because for years people try to.
I'm doing it for you, man.
Listen.
I'm doing it for you. Balling for peace. H2O. All
right,
I'm doing it for H2O right here.
People always criticize him and felt like, yo, Kobe quitted on the team. And I'm like, that's the most craziest shit you could ever say about an athlete. What's your perspective on it?
It's not crazy because it happened. It happens.
So you felt like he quitted on you?
I didn't feel.
Okay.
You don't put that on me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, making sure. But he wanted to
Right.
prove a point that if Smush did what he's supposed to do, he got to carry us.
Smush or the other guys on the team, he was like, he didn't shoot the whole first half at all. If you go back to the video, everybody will tell you he didn't shoot the whole first half. And we ended up losing a series, Game 7, because he decided that, if everybody could do it without me, or if I needed their help, let them go out there and do it without Kobe Bryant.
Who was the second leading scorer of that game is?
I have no idea.
Smush Parker. Oh, it's so good. So
We got 4?
That's huge.
Like, how does that make you feel, though? Like,
I don't feel anything about it anymore. I don't. That's water under the bridge for me.
At the time, though, you got to be like, yo, bro, you're fucking Kobe Bryant. Shoot the rock, bro.
Listen, I wasn't even thinking that at the time. I was just trying to play basketball, win the series. I didn't even notice he didn't shoot the rock until afterwards. And listen, we here now.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's just playful, y'all going back and forth. Like, if y'all were to see each other, what would that interaction be like? I don't think it's that serious. Oh, shit.
Kobe?
Kobe.
Listen, it ain't no beef.
No, I don't think so.
For me, it used to be.
Really?
For me, I was in the mindset I was like, if I see this dude, but now I'm in a different place. Now I take responsibility on what I did. Because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that interview. If I didn't speak out.
I mean, but let's look at it like this. Let's not. Your 2 best seasons was with playing with him.
Oh yeah, I mean, they definitely gave me the opportunity to play. Like I said earlier, it's all about opportunity.
Because from what his narrative was, he didn't feel like you guys wanted it enough. Y'all weren't trying hard enough. That's been, and then he also said that, everybody he won a championship with, he scored. The people he didn't win a championship with, you see, we don't rock.
I mean, let's I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, he won the championships earlier. You know, before I got there with Shaq. Then afterwards, you know, he tried to do it by himself. He was on this, you know, I'm, you know, trying to get MVPs. I'm trying to get scoring titles. I'm trying to be the man. And then he realized that he couldn't do it by himself, so he had to change the way he, you know, dealt with his teammates. But that wasn't until after the years I was there. I'm not saying I influenced him to do that, but I'm just saying he changed his perspective. He got Powell, he got Ron Artest, you know, he got those other guys, and then, you know, he talked to those guys. He was more coachable.
Lamar,
I mean, Lamar was always there.
Yeah.
You know, LO was there when I was there. You know, cool people. Shout out to
Queens.
LO.
Queens.
Queensbridge? That's where you from?
Nah, from Lincoln, over there by Lincoln. Yeah.
Listen, it's all the same.
Queens,
man. Queens.
Ron Artest.
Jamaica.
Ron Artest from
Elmhurst,
Queens.
man. It's all, you know what? It's all one.
You disrespectful, bro.
No. But he definitely, you hear stories from his teammates, and they say that, you know, they actually, he worked with them. He talked to them, he interacted. And that's what you got to do as a leader, as a captain, as a Kobe Bryant player. You have to make your other teammates feel like they're important, feel like they're needed and respected. Respect goes a long way. Respect goes a long way. And the years I was there, he didn't talk to anybody on the team except for maybe a Lamar Odom.
Much you can really say.
You were on the radio station for 35 minutes.
I'm sure he did. I mean, I gave him his little 30 minutes of fame again, man. You know, it's all good.
How's the shoulder?
I wish him the best of luck. He's playing in China right now, right?
He's going over there in a couple months.
Wish him the best of luck, man. Maybe he'll get back to the NBA one day, see what it's like up close.
Well, but why do you think that was, though? Why would he not respect you guys, knowing that?
You know, I can say there's a number of things that I can, you know, point out. I'm not Kobe Bryant,
Of course,
you know, but you know, remember those years? That's when he was going through the stuff in Denver. You know, he might have been in a different mindset. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Balling for peace.
Yeah, but what a segue. Balling for Peace, June 1st, St. Francis College. I'm bringing it to Brooklyn, to your hometown.
Yes, sir.
So you better bring the people out, you know what I'm saying? Also, the official game ball will be sponsored by The Rock and Smush Parker. He has his own basketball called The Rock with The Rock, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Rock with the Smush. Yeah. So that'll be the official game ball for the dunk contest, the youth game, and the celebrity game. You know what I'm saying? Got Heineken coming out there. You know what I mean? You gonna judge slam dunk contest?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You do that? Okay. All right. You know what I mean? This is 50.
Yeah. Amping it up.
Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted my bro to come out here, you know what I'm saying, and piece his side of the story, you know what I mean, because it's been going on for many years.
Man.
Yeah, he don't do interviews too. He don't do interviews.
Whiplash, you know, I'm coming to you.
Because it's just insane. He keeps saying your name.
I texted him the other day. Like,
can I just be honest?
Yeah.
I think it's out of respect, because I honestly feel like my situation with Kobe was exactly how the mindset that he had when he came in when Shaq was there. He didn't care what superstar was there. He was gonna play his game no matter what anybody else said. And that was my mindset.
And you
he
did.
started killing me. That's what it boils down to. That's how I feel. That's what I feel. You wanna ask me to be honest? That's how I feel. He started killing my eyes, just like he had the same kill in his eyes when he got there when Shaq was there.
I mean, interesting. You know, that's just an interesting perspective on that.
you played some great ball those 2 years with the Lakers.
Those are your best 2 seasons.
Yeah, it was some great
This is why when Kobe says certain things, he's like, I knew.
Smushing them guys. And always smushing them guys.
Yes.
Never, whoever, he's always saying.
We don't even know who was on that team other than LO.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's about it.
I felt like that Laker team was, I liked watching y'all because your energy bringing from, New York, we all rooted for you. You was playing with us in the summer league, the hoops in the sun and all that, and then you went out to the summer league and all that, and when you made the Lakers, it was like more of a, you know what I mean? Everybody coming together, the whole New York was cheering you on, so you had New York on your back. A lot of dudes in the NBA now don't really ride for New York like that. Who you know what I mean?
Who's out of New York now?
I mean,
Cole
there's a couple
Anthony?
guys. You know what I'm saying?
Is he from New York? Cole.
You know, we still got like Lance Stevenson. We got like, you know what I mean? Kemba Walker. What's the dude from who's on Philly now? Tobias Harris. He's in.
Yeah.
So we got a couple NBA guys, New York guys, and it's not as many as it used to be, but so like when Smush is there, like it was more of a like, yo, let's do it.
And I was just having this conversation because I was down in the high school All-American Allen Iverson Classic this past week.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why he couldn't make the interview.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And I was like hearing all these guys in the league that are from New York, and I'm like, yo, how are they, like, you don't know they from New York? Because back in the day, if you was from New York, you used to play in these tournaments. But now AAU basketball is so big, all you need is the AAU platform, and they don't play in New York City. So New Yorkers are like, who is this kid? Are they from here? Because they don't play here. Like when Kemba Walker hit the hit the scene, I'm just like, yo, he from New York?
The Bronx?
He never played in the New York City circuit. He never put in work on these streets.
That's a fact. I played against Kemba in Dykeman, championship game in Dykeman. We was going at it. You know what I'm saying? That was his sophomore year in UConn. You know what I mean? That was like one of my first year from finishing overseas, and we was going. The tape is on. It's a Dykeman championship. I think it's 09. You know what I'm saying? With so you can watch that. We was going back and forth. I scored the first 2 buckets on them, and that's where the name H2O started like really bubbling up. So shout out to Kenny from Dykeman and all that.
Shout out to Kemba, man.
He doing his thing. And that's when I didn't know him. I didn't know him at first. I'm just seeing him on the court and just going out. And that's how New York was, and that's how it used to be. But now it's a lot different. You know what I mean?
Is Kobe a top 10 player to you?
No.
Not even?
No.
Top 20?
No.
Shit. Yo, this is 50.com. Yo, we out.
Go home, have breakfast, take a nap, go back to work, go back to practice 12 o'clock. Go back, go back home, rest up, go back to work, practice at 6. That's a lot of practice time. That's a lot of. He says he practices 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So if you put in that kind of gym time, why isn't your jump shot or your shooting efficient? When you see guys out here like the Klay Thompson and Steph Curry and the Kevin Durant, the Damian Lillard, like their shot is efficient. That's efficient.
Yeah.
Like if you put in that kind of gym time and you're a shooter. You're right. You're a shooter.
Wow.
We talk about efficiency. My man has the most missed shots in NBA history. The most shot attempts in NBA history. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Most missed shots in NBA history. If you're a great player, I'm just saying, if you're a great player, where's the efficiency? I'm a basketball player, and I'm all about, if I'm going to take 20 shots, listen, there's no way I'm missing 10 shots.
But we also didn't have the opportunity to shoot that much. Like in college, I led my team in scoring. I only shot 8 times a game.
I get it, but could you imagine if you took 20 shots a game? Do you think you would have missed 50% of your shots?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. As a player, where do you go? Where do you get to a point that I'm going to just shoot just to shoot?
Never. That's never been my mindset.
If you take 8 shots if you take 8 shots a game, how many shots you think you're going to make?
At least 6.
How many were you making?
At least 5.
That's 50%. That's great. What's his efficiency rating?
I think like 44, 45.
That's pushing it. I'm just saying that I'm all. If I take 30 shots again, there's no way that I'm not getting 40 or 50 points. I mean, if you each basket you make is 2 points. So if I'm taking 25 shots, that should be 50 points. And that's just mathematically. So of course, free throws, taking 25 shots a game. Okay, I'm gonna miss. Let's just say I miss, 11 of those. That's still what? Do the math.
That's 14 made shots.
That's 14 made shots, which is what? 28 points plus free throws. If I'm attacking and being aggressive,
so at least 8 trips to the line.
Yeah. At least 8.
At least. So let's say 9 trips. You hit 7 of those.
Yeah. So that's an easy 30 points right there. We're not even counting threes. Yeah. We didn't even say threes. As a basketball player, like, how do you not be an all-star or a superstar putting up 20, 30 shots a game. And you're gonna get me in trouble.
Yo, he played in the league, man.
Efficiency.
It needs to be said, bro. Well, I mean, that's
and that's what people get on Russell Westbrook for now. He's not an efficient player. And, you know, a lot of people say his triple-doubles don't even affect the team positively. Matter of fact, I just heard a stat yesterday when they was comparing him to Damian Lillard. He has a minus 44 game rating.
That's crazy. That's insane.
And he had a triple-double.
I watched the triple-double. I watched LeBron when I went to LA. I watched the Lakers play. I watched LeBron play. At the end of the day, he had like 28 points, 12 assists, and like 11 rebounds. I watched that game, and I said, chill. And I said, yo, you played. That was awful.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, he ball go off his foot. He cooked, like, he's looking at everybody's fault but his. Like, and I'm watching this game, and I'm like, this is the guy?
Like, what's your thoughts on Bron in LA right now? I mean, I think he has a bounce back season.
Oh, of course. I mean, I don't watch the NBA. I don't watch NBA basketball anymore. To tell you the truth.
It makes sense. You played so many, like, what, over 20 years of your life? Easy.
I was born with the basketball. I'm 38 right now. I'll be 38 in June. I was born with the basketball. I always say I played basketball my entire life. 37. I'm not just talking. I was always around the game. My dad played. My mom played.
Yeah.
So I was always around the game. They got injured. I mean, the Lakers were in injury prone.
Yeah.
So what? Like LeBron would play like 50 games. You know, the other players played like 40. It was like mixed. You can't gel as a team. You know, with everybody, the team being injured that way.
And Rondo, my boy made the Lakers. My boy, he Scott Machado. Yeah, he was on the Lakers. He got picked up for 10 days and stuff. But there was a lot of turmoil on that team. You know what I'm saying? Like from within, like, you know, Rondo and, you know, I spoke with Lance when I was out there, and he just is like, it's too much fun. Like, you know what I mean? On that Laker team, you know, that to make it to be serious, it was too many egos as well too. When they put that team together, I don't think they really thought about like who they were bringing in.
No, that, and you gotta understand, you know, you put certain teams together for a reason, for a style of play. They put that team together to take LeBron off the ball.
And he played on the ball.
And you know, if you think about it, Rondo's a playmaker, point guard, not a shooter. Lance a playmaker, point guard, not a shooter. What's the boy's name who shoots like this?
Yeah.
Alonzo Ball, playmaker, not a these aren't shot makers. They put that team together to surround him with playmakers to take the pressure off of LeBron having a playmate and like give him the ball in the half court, like how